Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video. It is Scribs, and I feel like it's way later than it is, but it's not. We're going to be talking about the problem I have with Art Fight, but before we get into the speed paint, before we get into that discussion, let me tell you about the characters I'm going to draw today. We have Oriana and Wazirker. Oh, no, sorry, Oriana and Seren from Wazirker Draws. So, I don't know why I just became obsessed with like every single character that this artist makes. So I ended up putting, I think, 4 characters on my list. No, 3 of them. Okay, 3 of them. And so, yeah, I'm drawing 2 of them now, and I'm going to draw the other one next week. But let's talk about the problem with Art Fight. So let me read this Tumblr post first that I found, and then I'll bounce off from there and talk about my other thoughts. Okay, so I'm taking a long time to find the post, but I want to preface this by saying this is the first time that I've ever done Art Fight, and I'm definitely having a good time. I feel like it's really cool to see other people's characters and get to have a little bit more interaction with people in the fandom that I don't think I've, like in the art world, I don't think I ever really got to know about or interact with. I'm really less active everywhere else because it feels so competitive and everything, and I mean it's competitive on YouTube too, but you can always just talk to yourself, you know. I can't find it, and I feel like I just saw a bug searching for it, and now I'm itchy, so I'm just gonna say something from the top, off the top of my head. It was basically about beginner artists and how people are so picky, and they don't want beginner artists to attack their art, and also they don't want to interact with beginner artists and give them attacks back or anything, because there's this sort of hierarchy where they see people as beneath them, and I feel like that's how being online with art always feels now, like this really hierarchical thing. It's not like everybody's creating and everybody's at different stages, because like of course they are. We can't all paint masterpieces immediately, just like we all start from somewhere, and some people start later in life. And you know um I know it's different when you see younger kids like have these crazy expertise and followings online at a younger age than when you did, but ultimately, like, I don't know, everybody's still a beginner at some point, and even people who have more experience have errors in their work too. And I thought Art Fight was a good and friendly way to get to interact with more people, and I'm probably not putting out enough for my art to be noticed or anything, because I think I have like 12 followers. Of 12 followers, I've done 7 attacks and I've had 3 defenses. I only have 3 characters up. I'm fairly new. I really don't have many art friends, and I thought this would be a good way to maybe make a little bit more and be more chill about interacting with people. I definitely say I've done the interaction thing. I've been in Discords, and um, I don't know. There's a really like a gap between an artist that you really like and has a big following, or an artist that's really experienced, and like somebody who's intermediate or beginner as well. Like I don't know why it's such a disconnect, but it feels like even in like the other communities with like lifestyle influencers and stuff, they might have had like people collabing at different sizes, and they've had like fairs and everything, conventions where people would go and interact. So there's always some natural way for people to become friends. But on here, I feel like, oh, okay, somebody's big. You're gonna talk to them on Instagram. They might be too busy to answer Instagram stuff, or it might feel weird to talk to them. So then you go to their Discord, but their Discord is just a bunch of other artists talking, and then maybe they're there occasionally, but you were just trying to, interact with them, or maybe you're an introvert and you didn't really want to talk and you don't want to be in group chats or something, or maybe you just don't like group chats, whatever the reason may be. But it's kind of like a untouchable like thing. Like if you're a elementary schooler and you're trying to talk to a high schooler or something, like, oh, you can only do that if you're like, if you were in the same grade as them or whatever. I see some people get to be art friends, and I feel like it's basically just both people like each other's style, and so then they're like chill, and they'll like admire each other and everything, and it's as simple as that. But for everybody else who's like not in that, it's a lot harder. Or maybe I'm just really bad at making friends or keeping them. I mean, it could be it too, but I'm feeling that same type of energy in Art Fight as well. Yeah, I've drawn a few characters, not that much, and I see people who've done like 40 something art fights, and oh, they have a lot of defenses back. Props to them. I could never. I'm literally so sleepy all the time. I actually pulled an all-nighter because I thought today was Friday, so I was drawing in trying to finish this video ahead of time so I could work on another video ahead of time, but yeah, obviously I didn't need to because today is Thursday, not Friday, but that happened anyway. And so yeah, I just feel like it's really unfriendly and estranged, and I do love still making art and everything, but like this brings me to another point that I think I might talk about in another video, where I feel like my art's ugly, and it's not that simple. I'm gonna explain it a little bit more than that, but I don't want to get into it now because even in this short amount of time that I have left, I don't think it would be enough. But I had really so much fun doing these characters. This person, last person, Ava C, I decided to do another character because they gave me a friendly fire attack, and I saw this character that they had, and I thought she is so beautiful. There is some Sesame Street inspo, and I am a big fan of Sesame Street. I love the Muppets. I love the designs and everything. I'm not a big fan of puppets per se, but like this, everything about it was just beautiful to me. The colors that popped out, I just like, wow, it really captured my mind, so I had to draw it. The person commented back and said they liked it. I hope that I've done it justice. I saw another thing about our fight where the point is to attack people who attack you, and I've almost done that for everybody. I didn't attack one person, and I should have also attacked that person, but I was trying to make it so I do like 2 every week so I don't get overwhelmed, and then, yeah. I mean, I ended up doing 3 this week just because of that friendly fire attack, and I was like, oh my gosh, let me return it, and yeah, that's how we got here. But I've been keeping it to a two drawings minimum, so the videos aren't too long, and so that I don't get overwhelmed and lose my mind. Working with these bold colors was really fun as well. It's bringing out new challenges, making me try a little bit of different poses and everything, and it's making me have fun drawing again. I keep going in and out with it. I don't know when it will stabilize or if it will ever stabilize, but it's really great, and I just had fun, especially since the artist said that this character, Cameron, likes fashion. So that's what I went with. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.